There are probably very few things more devastating for a woman than hair loss. Unfortunately, 1 out of every 4 women will experience it in their lifetime. Sure, guys go bald all the time, but when we got a home video from a 26-year-old woman struggling with hair loss, we wanted to find more about Lacey's story.
I remember looking in the mirror one day.
I did one of the swishes back. When I saw all the thinness in my hair, I was terrified something was wrong with me. So I ended up talking to my doctor, and I got sent to a specialist who did an actual scalp biopsy on my head and came back just as female pattern hair loss, and I was only 20. My hair didn't really fall out all of a sudden. When I was younger, I had a huge head of hair. I don't know if I just didn't notice or it was just gradually thinning.
If I'm going out with my best friends, I could take up to 45 minutes just messing with my hair. I'll tease it, I'll comb it different ways. There's a full list of things I have used. Volumizers, root lifters, gels, nothing cuts it. I take the minoxidil twice a day. I've been on that for 6 years. Maintaining this little amount of hair that I have can be expensive. I've wasted probably $4,000 or $5,000, I'd say. I try to joke about it, but it just hurts. I'll say at least I'm thin somewhere, but but it really is just a cover-up of how I really feel. I'm terrified of going completely thin where I need to wear a wig. Some days I have such a bad day where I feel there's no hope for it. Every time I look in the mirror, I see it. Every day I'm trying to hide this.
Lacey is here with us. Thank you for being here. You know, this is common. You know, there's nothing to be embarrassed or ashamed about. We have Dr. Craig Ziering. He's a hair restoration specialist with us. Thank you for being here. That's right. You know, this is not that uncommon, is it?
No, Lacey, you're not alone. There are over 35 million women in the United States alone who suffer from hair loss.
We have an animation to show the difference between the way a male may bald versus a female, because it is different.
Yeah, absolutely. Most men bald with a discrete bald spot. They often lose from the hairline or a bald spot in the back. But what women do is they maintain the hairline, like you are, Lacey, and then thin diffusely behind it.
So what exactly, Dr. Ziering, is happening at the level of the hair follicle when we talk about balding and hair loss?
What's actually happening in what you're experiencing, Lacey, is the hereditary form. And it's actually a miniaturizing of the hair follicles. So they get weak, wimpy, they lose their color and texture. They just get smaller and smaller and become baby fine, and actually you don't aesthetically see them anymore.
You've got some exciting new technologies that you can use to check the thickness of hair, to check the health of hair follicles.
Exactly.
So show me what that funky machine is you've got right there.
Yeah, this is a video microscope. It comes with our Rivage system. And actually what we can do with this is we can actually look here on Lacey's head, and you can see this is where she's miniaturized and thin, and there's gaps in space.
Some of the common drugs that men use, Rogaine, Propecia, etc., do those work in women?
Well, Propecia is a medication that is not prescribed for women. Men can use it, but minoxidil is a topical therapy that many women use. But there's a new exciting therapy out there that I think will be extremely beneficial for Lacey.
Because nothing's worked for you, right? But that's why you're here.
I know.
That's why you're here.
I know.
Dr. Ziering has brought with him what may be the most promising treatment yet for female hair loss. It's available today.